Hey everybody, this is Steven. I'm going to give you an update on my container garden. I want to encourage you guys, if you could like my video, subscribe, that'd be great. Maybe give a little comment, tell me your experiences. So this is my first year doing a garden. Well, it's really my third attempt. I tried it in ground, a different place, and the frost came and killed it 2 years in a row. So this time I didn't start till after May. I want to give you a little update. I'm really excited about this garden, and check this out. Look at those flowers right there on these cherry tomato plants. But wait, check this out. Look at all those things. They're beautiful. They're going to be so delicious. This is my cucumber. My little girl would down an entire cucumber in one sitting there. She loves those. No flowers yet, but I'm sure they're going to be flowering soon. Check this out. Look at that tomato. Let's see if it's in. Look at that tomato. It's a beautiful tomato. And there's a lot more flowers coming. A lot more flowers. Here is a sweet pepper. This is going to be an orange sweet pepper. Look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Some strawberries. See the sweet? See it, sweetie? Yeah. Don't pull it off. Just you can touch it though. And then look. Here's another. Don't pull it off. Don't pull it off. It's still growing. It's a baby. Yeah. Here's another tomato. We got right here jalapeno. Let's see if I can see it here. Look at that little jalapeno. And tons of little. You can see if their flowers are all over the place. It's going to be new jalapenos. Definitely going to be making some jalapeno poppers with that. Check out my watermelon. We get watermelon every year. It's delicious. The kids love it. It's so good. No flowers yet, but it's probably going to be flowering soon. And how fast it grows. It was such a small container, and then just bam. I'm talking like 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. That it went from a small little thing, little container to that. It really grows fast. Here's some figs. Lots of growth here. This one is a black mission. It was like a little twig, like that last year, right? I have up-potted it. Because I did that, there's a potential that I might not get any fruit, because sometimes the tree doesn't always like to do everything at once. So I've given the roots more area it can grow, and because of that, it might put all this focus on growing more roots and not more fruit. I did pinch 1 or 2 limbs to see if I could potentially get some fruit this year. We'll see how that goes. This right here is a Violet de Bordeaux. I got this off of Etsy. The plant, it looked like it almost arrived dead. All the leaves were crumbled to pieces. It was dry as a bone, the soil. I wasn't really impressed with their packaging, but it's growing back. But check out this leaf. The reason that's interesting is this right here from Lowe's, right here, is a Violet de Bordeaux. Look at that leaf. Now look at this one. That's either a different plant or I don't know. I did Google this, and it does say that you can potentially have 2 leaves on this plant. So maybe sometimes they say in rare cases you actually have both leaves on one plant. So we'll see. Hopefully it's what it says it is, or one of them is a surprise fig, and that'll be interesting too. Right here I got this really nice beginning plant right here from Stark Brothers. It's a Celeste, and take a look at this. They must have used lots of nitrogen. Look at the distance between the nodes there. So most likely I won't get fruit this year. Audrey, come back this way. And this is a Italian honey, also from Stark Brothers. So guys, I encourage you to start somewhere. You know, we didn't have a tiller, we couldn't till anything up. We have some clay soil around here, and I just couldn't find a great garden spot. We didn't have the money to put in the way lumber is to do a raised garden bed. So you got to just start somewhere. I bought a few pots. I bought this pot, this pot right there last year. So, and then I bought those 2 big pots. And then after that, all these other pots were just left over. Those 3 buckets I bought for like $3 a piece at Home Depot. But I just used what I had mostly. So you just got to start somewhere, you know. So I really enjoy growing fruit trees and fruit and some vegetables. The reason why is when you have flowering bushes, like look at here, that's a beautiful plant. It's a nice thing to see it grow, but when the flowers are done, it just looks like a bush. Look at this right here. That had flowers on it. That one had flowers on it, and now they don't. You know, that bush right there, that had flowers on it for like a week, and now I'm not going to even notice that bush for the rest of the year. It's not going to want to bring me outside. It's not going to want me to come outside and get the fresh air. It's just has the flowers and it's done. But with fruit trees and vegetables, I'm going to be coming out here, and I check it almost daily just to see what else do I have. It gives me a reason to come outside. You know, I get to see it flower, then I get to see it grow, and then I get to eat it. And to me, it's a lot more fun, but to each his own. Here is some blueberries. That's a pink lemonade blueberry. I did taste one time, and it was a lot sweeter than normal blueberries. And it's a pink color, so it's something different. And that's an O'Neill. These are 2 random ones I got, and I can't remember what they are. But there's 2 different kinds in that one. But check this out. It's a little experiment. I'm pull the leaves off, put it underneath the dirt, and I'm holding a rock down to keep it under the ground, hoping that it'll grow more roots. I'm doing this on the O'Neill as well. So hopefully that works. My wife loves blueberries. I do too. The eventual goal is to put these in ground and maybe propagate these blueberries and plant them multiple places in the yard, so we can get as many blueberries as possible, maybe even freezing the blueberries. Yeah, we love blueberries. We put them in our shakes and just eat them fresh. Audrey loves blueberries. Strawberries got some extra flowers there. Yeah, it's very pretty. Very pretty, but you know what? It's not my thing. Come here, Audrey. I'll show you some more stuff here. Here we go. We got some more potatoes. And check this out. This is what I'm talking about. This apple tree flowered, and now I get to watch it grow fruit, and eventually I get to eat it. There's about 33 apples on here, but I don't know if I'll end up with 33 at the end because the squirrels are after these apples. The other day I came home from work and I saw a squirrel on this right here, and it was just bouncing up and down like this, trying to get to these apples, and I had to shoo it off. So, but you know, they're delicious. They were small last year, but they were really good. Come on, sweetie. Check this out over here. I'm going to show you. I'm trying to keep my finger off this camera, but every time I switch hands, I keep forgetting. So this is my cherry. It's doing really well, but it didn't grow fruit. Check out another video that I've posted recently, and I think it's titled "Why My Cherry and Peach Did Not Have Fruit." And I theorized why I didn't. This one had like about 18 cherries the year before, last year. Don't do that. Don't pull it off, Audrey. And now it doesn't have any and I kind of theorized what went wrong. So please check that video out and leave a comment. Here I left a Concord grape. I mean, I planted a Concord grape, but I think it was this past Saturday. And I'm gonna let it grow up this trellis. I pulled this trellis from the backyard. I originally wanted this in the front yard because I got more sun. The reason I did not is just because I would have to have built like a wooden trellis, and wood is just really expensive nowadays, and it was just some urgency to get it in ground and get it out of the pot. So hopefully this does good. It'll probably get about at least 7 hours of sun every day. Right now it's in the shade, but look, it's almost, the sun is almost on it. So I'm not too worried about that. So guys, I encourage you guys to start off in gardening. You know, check it out. It just start somewhere. It's a fun thing to do. It's kind of expensive to start out. We're going to try to get a greenhouse so I can start things from seed next year, and that's going to save a lot of money and also give me something else to do, because I like to have an excuse to get out here. Right here is my Santa Rosa plum. I don't know if I'll get fruit next year or not. I mean, I just planted it this year, but it looks pretty vigorous. So pretty excited about that. This one, Santa Rosa, come here, Audrey, is self-fertile. No, you just stay with me. We'll go inside in a second, okay? This one's self-fertile. This Ruby Sweet here is supposed to have red color flesh. Is not self-fertile, so it needs a buddy, right? And this Toka plum I recently transplanted. I moved it around, and it did experience some stress. I had some drop leaves, some leaves that turned yellow, but it's starting to come back. It's starting to do better. So I moved it. Here, I'll show you. This is my contender peach. I moved it from right here. The reason I moved it right here were a couple reasons. This spot, I mean, I wanted it close as I can to this Ruby Sweet because it is not self-pollinating. So now I got a pollinator right here and a pollinator right here. And the Toka plum is also called the bubblegum plum. It's known to be one of the best pollinator among Asian plums. So hopefully this one's not going to have any choice but to have some plums on it, because I've moved it closer together. And then I also realized that I had to move these European plums around. So this green gauge right here has been moved right here. That way it gets a little bit more distance from the peach. It was where this one was. Keep an eye on my daughter here. It was where this one was. This is a rosy gauge. This one was right here. And that was right beside the Victorian plum. But I decided these are way too close together. When I planted it, there's no leaves on it. I realized that, you know, now it's just too close together. So I moved them further apart. So they won't be bumping into each other too bad. So also these spots get a lot of sun, and so they should do well, particularly this one. This one apparently is known to be susceptible to funguses and stuff like that. So we want to be careful with this one and get the most sun I can. I kind of regret, I wish this one was actually right there, because it doesn't get sun until probably about 8 or 8:30. Well, that one gets sun like at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I wish this one had gotten that spot, but I'm not moving it now. That tree right there, I think is a was it a myrtle? It's supposed to, it shades it for a little while. So I don't like that so much. So guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to garden now, trying to grow these fruit trees now, because it may take multiple years. And that's the thing about gardening, is you have to have patience. You can't have everything you want all at once. It's a multi-year project, but eventually I'll have tons of fruit. Maybe I'll be making some homemade wine, which will probably be a multi-year project to get that right. Be passing along, eating fresh, making jams. If I have an abundance, maybe I'll sell it. They have a farmer's market here in town. Make a little bit of money. So it's just something to do, guys. So you're not just in front of the TV all day. When you have time off, you can actually be outside, getting some fresh air, enjoying your environment. You know, I never knew how much I would like gardening until I had time and a location to garden. This is my first home that I've owned. We love our little home, and you know, now that we have a home, we used to rent, and we can't really do it. I can't plant fruit trees, and if I did plant, I'd just be gifting it to the next renter. It wouldn't be something that would be mine. So now that I own my own home, I'm enjoying, building and putting the landscape and the image that I want. So yeah, get to gardening, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Peace.